I came late into opera. In fact, I barely had any singing lessons before 30. Yet, today, I hold a degree in opera singing, sing professionally, and next year I'll attend an opera studio. During all these years, a strange thing kept happening. Teachers classified my voice differently. I started out as a bass, then I became a bass-baritone, a dramatic baritone, cavalier baritone, Helden baritone, even sometimes character baritone. But how can a voice fit so many categories? And if teachers disagree, what are we actually classifying? A common belief is that if you can sing low notes, you're a bass, and if you can sing high notes, you're a tenor. But voice type is not only about range, it's about the instrument you're born with and how it behaves. Different traditions give different answers. In the Italian tradition, the basso cantante requires depth, line, legato, and flexibility. Take, for example, Zaccaria in Verdi's Nabucco. The German Fach system is less about sound and more about dramatic function. Think of the dramatic, lyric, Helden, cavalier, and character baritone. The Wagner hohe bass would be classified as a bass baritone today and requires bass color, but also baritonal flexibility. So what actually separates all these voice types? Before we talk about baritones and bass baritones, it's worth remembering something. Voices are physical instruments. Some singers are born with longer vocal folds, some with longer vocal tracts, and some with thicker vocal fold mass. Technique matters enormously, but technique doesn't change the instrument you're born with. These anatomical differences influence tessitura, weight, resonance, and ultimately the repertoire a voice is the most comfortable singing. The biggest misconception is that only range determines the voice type. If you can sing a low F, you're a bass. But individual notes tell us very little. Some baritones can sing very low notes, and some basses can sing very high notes. What matters more is the tessitura in which a voice is comfortable, the resonance strategy, and the weight. It's the behavior over time, not what you can do once, but what feels natural every day. Take, for example, the first line in Di Provenza al Mar from Verdi's La Traviata, sung by two different voice types, a baritone or a bass baritone. For a baritone, it feels quite easy, but for a bass baritone, it might require much more effort to sing that phrase. We use terms as bright, dark, heavy, light to describe voices, but these are not only colors, they are descriptions of behavior. For the same pitches, some keep density higher and some lighten earlier. Neither is better, these are just different coordinations. Darkness can arise from anatomy, from coordination, or simply from artistic choices. Darkness is not the only defining factor. Some baritones sound really dark, and some bass baritones sound quite bright. Color is just a contributing factor. It doesn't define the voice type. The best place to hear the difference between baritones and bass baritones is the Passaggio, which is not a break, but a transitional place where airflow, resonance, and vowel color gradually adjust. The Passaggio is the place where the voice type becomes identifiable. The Passaggio reveals much more than extreme notes. So what's the difference between a baritone and a bass baritone? Not a few extra notes, but the tessitura, where the voice feels the most comfortable, the resonance strategy, and the vocal weight. This explains why my teachers disagreed on my voice type, because these are not fixed boxes, they are overlapping regions, useful descriptions but not identities. In fact, today I'm less interested in labels and more interested in listening, because the voice knows what it wants to do before we put labels on it. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more info on how to use your voice efficiently while singing and speaking.